Everyone's been looking for the next Tesla on the ground, looking at companies like NIO or Rivian and hoping for thousands of percent gains. But what if the next electric company was not on the ground but in the skies? Meet Robert Boucher, considered the pioneer of electric planes, who imagined clean, silent planes for quick transportation. He pioneered the use of electric motors for model airplanes and built a couple of pilotless, solar-paneled aircraft under the contracts with Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. His work has been continued, and scientists are just solving the problem of getting an electric aircraft to efficiently fly. Solving these problems could prove lucrative. The global market for electric aircraft is estimated to be $7.9 billion in 2021 and is projected to reach $27.7 billion by 2030, a CAGR of 14.8% during the forecast period. The first problem, however, is that the battery is extremely heavy. To put it into perspective, if a jumbo jet were to use today's batteries, 1.2 million pounds of batteries would be required just to generate the same amount of power of a jet engine that it would be replacing. This weight would effectively need an additional 8 jet planes just to carry it. However, all is not lost. Swiss company Solar Impulse, which is officially in the running for the title Tesla of the Skies, which will be announced at the end of this video, successfully built an electric plane that could run on solar panel in a 26-hour flight. Pretty impressive considering that this was all done in 2010. And we're closer than we realize, with commercial flights already occurring. In 2019, company Harbor Air completed the first world's all-electric commercial aircraft flight. Its E-plane flew about a half hour over the Canadian Fraser River. However, only small planes can fly, even though we are stepping in the right direction. Boeing has already estimated that they are still several decades away from getting a 777-sized plane up in the air with just electricity, however. Thus, a potential solution is actually a two-part solution. The first is to simply do shorter distance, smaller flights with less passengers. I could imagine a flight from San Francisco to Las Vegas, for example, in a sleek electric plane rather than a jet engine, and some companies are already there. Boeing, in collaboration with Uber Air, is set for a flying taxi service that is projected for 2023. Secondly, since electric motors are still pretty powerful, another solution could be to pack many smaller motors onto a single plane. BAE Systems is already building an electric flight control system which will allow the many motors to work together in efficient harmony, bringing the reality of commonplace electric planes even closer. Companies are also improving the engines themselves. An interesting midway step is hybrid motors, which combines jet engines with electric propulsion, the Toyota Prius of the skies. Now this is the electric eel, and it's one such hybrid plane, in which the forward piston of an engine of a Cessna is replaced by an electric motor powered by battery, making it a parallel hybrid configuration, and this first flew in 2019. However, the limitations on longer flights would depend on big breakthroughs in the inherent structure of battery technology, including necessary battery weight reduction to improve its practical use. So the US Department of Energy is also making progress on technology such as lightweight fuel cell power systems and high power density motors and drives. Finally, Tesla itself is spending some resources. Elon Musk claimed that the company's batteries could achieve the needed power density for electric planes by 2023, which would make it a front runner if Elon Musk doesn't have too much on his plate, as he said on Joe Rogan. So the winner of this race in the short term is Aviation, an Israel-based company. They have made an 11-seater electric airplane leading the crowd. They have shown off their plane at Paris Air Show and are also farther ahead in the development process than most, already testing their technology. It has a 1,367 kilometer range and a 444 kilometers per hour cruise range. Impressive statistics for the plane's size. Their cutting-edge technology is inspiring, and in the long term, they could make a lot of progress. However, they don't have the best long-term prospects. This, however slightly disappointing that it's already a large company, must go to Boeing. They already have the engineers, resources, and technology, as well as their plane designs, available to boost them far ahead of the competition. They are undoubtedly working hard to get this project done, and once they do, I doubt that they will be stopped. Imagine a noiseless electric 787 flying internationally in a few decades. Since they want to build large electric planes, their heyday is years away, but they are going to fight for the leadership in the airplane world, effectively and intelligently.